October is National Depression and Mental Health Screening Month, a time to raise awareness about mental health issues, encourage screenings, and provide support to individuals struggling with depression and other mental health conditions. Well, in today's Gateway to Wellness, sponsored by Regenerative Neuropathy, joining me today is our in-house yoga and mediation expert and instructor, Taylor Holt, to talk about this really important topic. Taylor, it's always good to see you.
You too.
Yes, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Start with just how often exercise and yoga is recommended for mental health.
Yeah, so I first want to start off by saying depression and really any mental health issue is a really lonely journey. So it's important to know that you're not alone, and there are so many resources out there to help if you or someone you know is struggling. But the first thing you want to do is reach out to a health professional. And you want to do that to talk about the best options for you. So there's talk therapy, medication, exercise, and other lifestyle and self-care strategies. In fact, according to WebMD, a review of studies actually found that people with a variety of mental health disorders who did physically active yoga for an average of 60 minutes once or twice a week for about 2.5 months actually had fewer depressive symptoms. So it's really proven to help.
Okay, well, the first step, and often the hardest step sometimes, is getting help and acknowledging that you need help from those suffering. So let's talk about mental health screenings. You've been looking into an increase in screenings, right?
Yeah, there's been an increase for sure, and that really can be attributed to more awareness, number one, and number two, new recommendations. So just 2 years ago, new recommendations were released for the first time advising clinicians to screen all adults ages 19 to 64 for anxiety and all adults, including those 65 and older, for major depressive disorder. And also, there's just more understanding around mental health issues and less stigma around it, so some good news there. And last thing I want to bring up, because it's really important, is acknowledging some of these signs and symptoms of depression. And so some of those on your screen right now: persistent sadness, feeling down or empty, sleep disturbances, and on the extreme side of it, thoughts of death or suicide, sadly.
Well, let's go ahead and get into our yoga pose today. A pose for helping to address symptoms of depression, right? So
yeah.
What are we gonna do?
So this one is called Legs Up the Wall, a really good one for calming your nervous system, really good for circulation, and this is also really good for just releasing emotions. And so let's go ahead and get started. We'll put down our devices and come all the way down to our mat in a sitting position. Now this is a really simple one, so.
Okay.
I'll
you say simple.
I know.
She says this
We're gonna
every
lay
time.
all the way down on our back here. Keep your legs extended. And once you've got a good foundation on your back, everything seems flat here, bring your hands down to your sides, and we're just gonna bring our legs, yeah, that's what it's called, legs up the wall. Bring your legs to the ceiling here. Now you can also do this against a wall for a little bit more support. And you also have the option to bring your arms to the ceiling as well. So again, this is reversing your blood flow. So many times in anxiety and depression and other mental health issues, you're thinking a lot, you're in your head. And so this is a way to get out of your head and reverse the normal way of circulation and flow in your body.
Oh my goodness.
So I always recommend maybe just holding for 30 seconds.
Oh.
More or less.
Yeah.
Do what feels good for your body. I always say that in yoga. When you are ready to come out of this pose, we're just gonna bring everything back down to our mat. And then you can slowly rise back up to a sitting position, and we'll cross our legs to rest. See, that was supposed to be a simple one. It's okay. We'll get there.
Yes, we will. One yoga pose at a time. Thank you for that very calming pose and for discussing this very important topic that we've been talking about. You can catch more of Taylor here for Tranquil Time with Taylor. That's going to be on Sunday mornings at 6 and 7 a.m. Also, if you or someone that you know is struggling, please don't hesitate to call or text the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. That's going to be 988. It is free, confidential, and available 24/7. Gateway to Wellness is sponsored by Regenerative Neuropathy, St. Louis's neuropathy experts. Give them a call at 618-232-4063.